Knife dope. More dope. Come and get your figs. What's up, fuckers? Your boy's back with a fresh batch of dope. Knife dope. That's right, people. The hits don't stop. Got 3 packages that came in last night, and I didn't get to none of them. Ended up calling it a early night last night. The heat is winning this war, but I will never give up. We got some good ones, man. This one right here is from the pass around group, so I'm gonna have to wait on that one. That one just got in here late last night. But these two I've been waiting on all goddamn week. Actually ordered these last week. This one's from the House of Blades, and this one right here is from White Mountain Knives. Good old White Mountain. But I tell you what, when you're ready to buy a knife, head on over to D&K Knives. Go ahead and treat yourself. Got a wide assortment to choose from, overseas and American made. We love you, Don Farmer. But whatever you do, be sure to use code KnifeDope for 10% off your purchase. Okay, back to the dope. We got, I got some special shit going on in here. This one is an OTF, and this one is an integral. In case you guys forgot, we looked at an integral the other day for the first time, and I was blown away. And it just so happened that I had one coming. So we'll get to that here momentarily. But this one I'm also excited about. I'm not much of an auto guy, but I couldn't resist on this one. This one came from House of Blades, and I think that might be the second time I've used them. Today's unboxing knife is a classic. As a matter of fact, I just put an edge on this bitch. I am starting to practice more on my sharpening. This one I actually used a fixed angle system for, but let me flex a little bit. This one was done freehand. I used angle guides to start the pass on the stone, but it was all freehand after that. This one came out great, I think, but this one came out a hell of a lot sharper. Let's test it out. Oh yeah. Yeah, the Baby Banter is a fantastic knife, you know. I've fallen in love with the smaller knives, and usually a little native is my favorite. But you know, I almost wonder if I just all out forgot about how good this Baby Banter was, because it is a great knife. All right, let's see, let's make sure there's no personal information in here. Now, this is one that a lot of people have spoke about, and that's kind of how I got to this. Not a Kershaw guy. I think the last time I ever bought a Kershaw, I was in adolescence, which is years ago. As a matter of fact, I don't think I even bought it. I was gifted it. But this one is an American-made knife, so it's got my support, and it is an OTF. Gotta have at least one of these in the collection. You guys probably already know which one it is. In case you don't, you're about to find out. But there goes the name of it. We won't go too in depth on this one. I just wanted to unbox it and check it out for the first time. And out the gate, I'm impressed. Feels great in hand. Nice quality, nice aesthetics. Let's see, ergonomically, feels good. Most importantly, made in the USA. All right, let's fire this girl out. Very, very smooth actuation. Oh yeah. It fires pretty goddamn hard too, I must admit. Got a little bit of love juice right there. This is serialized, and it says Diskin. I'm assuming that must be the designer. Nice flat grind on this. Got a nice swedge on the spine. 20 CV blade steel. Yeah, this is going in the pocket today. Wasn't sure how I was going to feel about that angled pocket clip, but I think it's going to work great, you know. Putting it in the pocket like that, it should be just fine. But yeah, this is the live wire, and that is an OTF. As a matter of fact, as we speak, it's going in the goddamn pocket right now. Okay, this one I'm really excited about. Like I mentioned, this is an integral. This is coming from the country of Italy. This will be my first Italy-made knife in the collection. I've had a couple of others that have been designed by an Italian company, but this is actually made, designed, produced by an Italian company. So let's check it out. I think it's got a It's got some big shoes to fill. The first integral I experienced, which was the Barnes by the James brand, was fantastic. So I'm excited to see what this brings. I did ask White Mountain to QC the knife, so hopefully they did that. But this is the company, MKM. I do not know what that stands for. Oh, there it is. Maniago Knife Makers. We just found out. So it appears that somebody has gotten into this package already. So I'm assuming they QC the knife. All right. Got a little patch there. Very soft, super soft, plush taco pouch. Wait a second. Feels kind of small in there. If I could go in. Let's see. Okay, we got a tool. Got a little bit of information. Oh man, that is small. I don't recall. Got to read the specs, people, because I did not know it was this goddamn small. That looks tiny. This is the Miura, MKM Miura. This is an integral, like I mentioned, but it is a button lock. So I wasn't too sure how that was gonna work. But you can see here, it looks good. It came nice and centered. We've got a milled titanium pocket clip. We got some nice knurling pattern going on here on the scale. Open back construction, even though it is an integral, they did leave it open. I would have preferred it to be closed off, in my honest opinion. But let's see what this artificial detent feels like. Not bad. Straight drop action. Oh, wait a minute. A little bit of blade play there. Let's I have to tighten that up a little bit. Let's see here. I'm assuming this is going to be the side. A little bit of a light button stick. There we go. That's better. Oh, this is a small knife, man, but it looks nice. We've got a nice reverse Tonto blade shape. Satin finish on the blade. Got this gray / raw titanium finish. We've got the nice blue pivot collars on both sides. No milling to speak of on this titanium scale, but it feels nice for a smaller knife. They got a little resting spot here for my finger when I choke up and get that full purchase. Got a nice crown spine also. It looks well built. It's just a lot smaller than I anticipated, man. I really did not think that this was that small, but that's on me. I should have read the specs. And speaking of specs, we're about to find out yourself. Overall length on this came in at 6.65 inches. We've got a handle length coming in at 3.93. The actual blade is just under 3 inches, coming in at 2.72. Blade stock thickness is 0.12 of an inch. Rocking Bowler M390 blade steel. Now, I know a lot of the people out there will complain that, oh, you know, Italy runs their steel soft. Well, they're getting it from Bowler themselves. You know, they're not the ones making the goddamn steel. They claim their HRC on this is 58 to 60. I would prefer to see this at 60 or between 60 to 62, but I'm not no metallurgist, you know. This is not a hard use knife by any means. This looks more like a gentleman's carry, package slayer, you know. So regardless of all that, I think it'll be just fine. The thumb studs is our form of deployment. The designer on this is Simone Tongali, or Tonoli. Yeah, Simone Tonoli. Overall weight, 2.54 ounces. It looks good, man. You know, I think the price tag on this came in at $323.79, but that was, of course, before my 10% KnifeDope discount. So I checked out at about $291. So considering that, you know, I guess that's okay. Let's put up some knives for some size comparison. Basically, a little bit of knife flexing. First up has got to be the main star of the show this week, which is the Integral, otherwise known as the Barnes from James brand. So we can see here that the Barnes, which is definitely a full-size knife, is quite a bit bigger than the Miura. All right, let's do another one. How about another full-size knife that has impressed me this week, which is going to be the Vosteed Mayhem. Someone told me that they changed the name on the Mayhem. That's kind of weird to me. Don't understand why they did that. But nonetheless, stay tuned. She's taking a trip today. She's leaving me to get some mod work done. That's all I'm going to say. So we can see here that the Miura is also quite a bit smaller than the Mayhem / the X, as well as the Barnes. Let's do some more, shall we? The only other Italian design knife in my collection, and it's a classic. We're looking at the Urban EDC F5.5, goddammit. So the F5, which is a smaller knife, is also bigger than the Miura. Next up, got to bring some Spyderco vibes in the building. You know how we do. We're looking at the Spyderco Sage 5 lightweight rendition with the Parsons Bladework scales. So once again, the Miura is smaller than that one as well. Let's do two more. God damn it, two more. Coming in hot with the Ray Laconico designed Caviso exclusive Keen. I believe it's a Caviso exclusive. So that is quite a bit bigger than the Miura. Last but certainly not least, one of the best flippers in the game, and that is going to be the Enrighi Designs or Enrighi Knives Jersey, which is also a smaller knife and also bigger than the Miura. I really don't know how I feel, people. I think that this Miura is definitely well built. Aesthetically, it's very pleasing. Gentleman's carry knife. It seems to have good action. You know, it came a little bit, it still has a little bit of blade play. You know, I really don't, I hate the blade play. I ain't gonna shit you, man. I really do. I know that you sometimes with these button locks, you got to have a kind of a happy medium. Like you have to have a little, there we go. That's more solid. I think I got it dialed in now. Still got a little side to side. No detent lash. No lock rock. Well, we do have a little bit of side to side. No up and down, which is more important to me. I don't know. I don't know if I'm sending this back. I hate to send back knives. I swear I do. You know, because then the distributor has to sell that knife as a open box, and then, you know, they lose money. And especially with White Mountain, they you know, he pays for shipping and whatnot. I'm going to debate it. Don't think this will be in the pocket today. If it is in the pocket, then that means I'm keeping it. But if not, I will be sending it back. I do have a little bit of button stick, which is not a big deal for me. I know some people can't stand that, but I think it's a sign of a good knife starting to break in. Secure lockup. So there we have it. This was the lick this morning. I got that American-made classic, or soon-to-be classic, I'm assuming, because everyone's loving it. And that is the Livewire, and that Italian import, which is the Miura. What do you fuckers think? Are you impressed? Tell me all about it. Love you, mean it. Until the next time, cut something, cut someone. Just don't cut yourself. Stay dangerous, fuckers!